John. He likes listening to anything, really, so long as it doesn't sound like a vacuum cleaner. Ludo will enjoy his own seat next to mine, with a blanket and popcorn treats. All the dogs at this screening will gain free admission in exchange for cuddles with the team, and the lights stay a little higher during the film so as not to distress them. How did we get here, to the point where the dog is top dog? How did we arrive at the moment when a dog goes to the cinema? How and when did we realise that dogs would assist humans not only in hunting, but also in bomb disposal and cancer detection? With what degree of quiet acquiescence did humans roll over and accept that our domestic lives, our work hours, the cleanliness of our rugs, our holiday choices, were henceforth to be determined by the demands of an animal that used to live outside and fend for itself? When and why did the sofa replace the scavenging? This book examines how this strongest of interdependent bonds has manifested itself over the centuries, and how it's transformed so many millions of lives, human and canine. If it is at least partially true, as Nietzsche claims, that the world exists through the understanding of dogs, then perhaps it's also partially true that a study of dogs may provide a valuable insight into ourselves. Why is he here? Why is this man doing something that involves a repeated tapping noise and the occasional loving sigh? How many hot drinks could he make to interrupt this tapping? Why is his timekeeping so bad when it comes to my luncheon? Why can't this so-called memory foam bed he bought me remember how I curled up so snugly last night? Why do I feel so fortunate to know him? The anthropomorphism of dogs is not a new phenomenon. I have a photo on my desk of a black Labrador from the 19th century, dressed as a lord in a suit and top hat and smoking a pipe. Talking dogs have been a mainstay of the movies almost from the birth of talking movies. But the collusion of dog and human has never been so abundant, imaginative, and unnerving as it is today. The nature of our bond, our commitment to each other, appears to have deepened markedly in the past 50 years, not least because our scientific understanding of the dog has been enabled by advances in genetics, and our sociological interpretation of a dog's behaviour has led to more avenues for joint engagement. Like dancers, emboldened by drink and tenacity, we are entwined with our best friends in an ecstatic embrace. Such passion does not always end well, alas. Alongside my Victorian lord, I have a photo of a dog in a flat Kangol cap and glasses who looks like Samuel L. Jackson. On my computer, I have pictures of dogs reading, sailing, and riding bicycles. I know there's something morally wrong with these images, but I find it hard to resist adding more to the folder, giving their wholly irresistible, paws-to-the-floor adorableness. Every week, I get an email from the American magazine Bark, with the subject line, "Smiling Dogs." Each message contains at least 2 pictures of beautiful grinning hounds, most recently Baxter. Baxter has a bubbly personality, loves food, lounging in the sun, hiking outdoors and cuddling. And Chad. This handsome boy might come across as a little aloof at first, but that's what makes him mysterious and charming. Appealing as these dogs are, they are not, of course, actually grinning. But the people at Bark know well that the photogenic often get a head start. Most of the dogs in the emails are looking for new homes after a harsh beginning. The names we give our dogs are increasingly names we would give to our children. For every old Fido, we have a new Florence. For every old Major, we have a new Max. This was not the case 30 years ago. Today, the new names are the names of human heroes. Nelson is still popular. Soon we will see a lot of Gretas. You have a female dog called Taylor. You will have a male one called Swift. Lawyers like to call their dogs Shyster, and architects favour Zaha. And there are an awful lot of young fleabags in the parks these days. Only in rap music does it work the other way. Snoop Dogg, Phife Dawg, Nate Dogg, Bow Wow. We increasingly use dogs to describe ourselves. A tough radio interviewer is a Rottweiler. A soft one is a poodle or a puppy. Friendly, faithful characters in novels